Okay, so here we have the trailer arms. We already burned that one out. We're gonna burn this one next. So this is still part of the bushing, just like this other piece right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna heat it up with the torch. We're gonna heat up this side and this side, and the chute just slide out. Oh, careful, because this is gonna be hot plastic, so just be careful. Here it is, and we're gonna heat up this side.
Hey man.
So you gotta try to get that pretty hot. So that one's already on fire. I'm just gonna try to push them out, and they should just come out pretty easily. There we go. So that would be probably the easiest way to do it right there. Yeah, so now we're gonna push. Now we're gonna do these pieces right here. So here we have this bushing. This one is gonna heat up both sides. See it coming up. And if you don't have a torch, you can just take it to like a tire shop or something. They'll help you out. You'll see the bushing start expanding once it starts getting hot. It will look like barbecue. The bone will slide out. So just like the other one, it should just slide out. Yeah, see, like barbecue. Ah! Ah! See, it just lights out, just like that. Now we have a fire over here. Ah! 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 Leaving balls of fire everywhere. You're gonna catch the tire on fire. So these are gonna be the bushings that I'm gonna be using. They're polyurethane. So I need to press them inside. And let's go do that. So to do this bushing, I dropped it over here. You're gonna need a press. Press is not hard to find. Any tire shop, any mechanic place usually has one, so you could just take it there to get them pressed. Shouldn't charge you a couple bucks to press them in, but this is how I'm gonna press them in. So here I am pressing it in. And there he goes. Okay, so this is the side that we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is put the bolt on this side, on this piece first, and we're gonna try to get it lined up with this, and then we'll start bolting it on. So here's the piece. We're gonna match this piece to go on the inside first, and line it up. Once it's in there, you're gonna use this bolt, the one with the pointy tip. There's gonna be a 14 socket. So that's tied on there. The next bolt is this top piece. This top one right here. Start it by hand first. Use your ratchet or gun. Then you have the brake line right here. And, it's not dirty, but give it a quick clean on your brake line if you get a chance. Let me look for my brake cleaner. I'll spray it with brake cleaner, just the inside. Spray the other one too. And this one has a little taper cut on it right there. Just gonna line it up in that same spot where it needs to be. Once you line it up, you use your clip. The little hump goes towards the top. That's it. So now you got the two big bolts. They go for these pieces. So those you're gonna try to line it up. The bushing might not be in the right spot. So you might have to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to adjust. Push the bracket a little bit. With this one. So these two bolts right here were giving me a fight, and I had to push the arm a little out so we can line up over here perfectly. So now I'm just gonna tighten these up and put the one right here. So I'm gonna tighten this up real quick. So I'm gonna use my electric ratchet to get them up there. A little bit up. up right here. Oh, I ran out of batteries. Just a little bit more. Okay, so now we're gonna use our ratchet just to tighten them up right, give them a little bit of torque. Now we gotta get that one. Let me look for that bolt. So I got this other bolt in. I had to drill this hole out because the tap fell from behind it, so I had to put it back in. So I just drilled it out a little bigger. I don't know if you can see the tap that's back there. Yeah, it just fell out. So he's gonna tighten it, and I loosened this one's back up. Where's it at? I loosened this one's back up so I can put that one in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those, and then we'll start doing the brake lines. So now we're gonna tighten up our brake line, and use a 10mm box wrench to tighten it up. Here it is. You don't have to go crazy tying this one's up. Just give it a quick little tug right there. That's it. And that should be enough. Now we're gonna do the brake, the emergency brake line. And this one has got to go through the top right here. Through the top. I'm gonna grab it here. I'm just gonna pull on it. And then you have these little tabs right here to jump over. And once you get them over, you get them to the right spot. And this thing should go on there pretty easily. But first we're gonna put the tabs on. So there's gonna be a 12mm wrench to get that one in place. Yeah? What's going on, Grant? I'm doing a disc brake. Yeah. Huh? 92. Yeah.
Was it the next one up? The last one up right now? Is it 96 this year?
I think it's 96, yeah.
I mean, I should be able to do that on my pickup. Because I did only put about 5,000 miles a year on it.
Yeah.
I forgot this one.
Kenna was telling me that you gotta be above the age of, what is it to do the
Oh, you gotta be 25 years or older to apply for the plate. They don't give it to you if you're a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I found that out with one of my friends that was even 25 years old. They told him, nah, only 25 years old. I got those on my Honda, and I got those on my 85.
We just gotta try to get this line Just gotta try to get this line on here. I didn't struggle this much with the other one. I have to run it through the back of this piece right here. There we go. I have to relocate you guys because y'all are on my way right now.
Next time. I'll make sure they'll have the meeting for Frank next time. Sorry about
I have to spray it. A little bit of lubricant. This is just WD-40. Just so it'll slide in there easier. Let's help it out. It's probably the hardest part of the whole thing. Okay, now we're gonna do the inside parts, and the first piece you gotta put in is this one right here. This one. Let me put you guys on hold while I'll do this real quick. The bolts are gonna be the 12mm bolts that you're gonna have to use on that. So this slides through. You don't put it up from the top. It goes. You gotta slide it in. Yeah, so you just get it to slide in there. This one already did. You use your 12mm bolts. This one's gonna keep it in place. It's putting up a fight. Okay, so I got both of those bolts in there. Now I can use the ratchet. So next piece you gotta put in is this one right here. This one goes right here. And then this little piece right here. And then this one. That's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Then we're gonna try to slide these things in. So let me do that real quick. So that's what it should look like. And then you can grab the 12mm socket and drive it in there if it lets you. So this thing is pretty much done, and now we have a knee brake with that. So now we just put this back in place. And we're good to go.